Why hello everybody, my name is RTS and welcome back to Master of Command. I cannot wait to dive back into this game. We've just got around halfway through Act 1 at this point. We have to get a lot stronger though before we go and take on the enemy headquarters. If you don't remember what's going on here, if we go this way, you can see the enemy headquarters is mighty. Currently double what I currently have in troop strength, or just about that. I'm pretty certain though the quality of their troops is vastly more than we're currently dealing with, so I want to make sure my tiny little military gets a lot more powerful before we reach that day. So what's happening today? Well, I would like to get the second objective of this campaign finished, which is to secure 5 battlefields. If we do this, we get an extra doctrine, which means our movement speed on the campaign map is increased by 15%, which is absolutely crazy. I probably should have got that one first because it's going to be a very, very power increase for our army here. But before we go any further though, we actually have upgrades to do. I didn't have enough time last episode to get everything sorted out, so there are people that can become stronger and we can make our military even better. Now, if you guys have forgotten, we have our Super Frederick Augustus, our legendary Spartan general with a chiseled jaw that will probably make Mount Rushmore jealous. So this guy can become even stronger. Hopefully the skills don't suck. Stamina, ammo, or morale damage. Okay, interesting. So, morale damage, as you guys probably know at this point, not a fan. I want to kill my enemies, not see them run away. So this is the opposite of what I want in the game currently. We've also got the stamina and ammo consumption. This one does seem interesting because it gives me reload speed. I think it's a good idea. We're going to grab this one for now. Prepared. Legendary hero. Done. Next up, we have our cavalry commander kind of guy. So this dude hopefully has a speed related bonus. Not really a fan of any of these. if I'm totally honest, not exactly blowing my mind here. I think we might skip. I think they level up. Oh, actually reset the entire level. I'm okay with that. I would rather get a good trait than rush him through the ranks. So, sorry buddy. Go back to the drawing board, come back to me later. So for actual upgrades though, it looks like we can upgrade the musketeers into the Jaeger units, which means we will get our very, very first, I guess, skirmisher unit, which could be helpful for like killing off infantry, doing ambushes, that kind of thing. So definitely happy about that. The unit size goes down a lot. They get worse combat stats with melee, but they get way more accuracy. So pretty good times. Done. Next up, I think we have the artillery. They upgrade to kind of just a bigger size, so we get 6 cannons instead of 4, which does make it so we can fire more cannon shots, so definitely something worth doing. So grab that as well. And I believe that's it. That's the upgrades we can do for now, so we'll just make sure these guys are maxed out. And I believe as well, we also got some extra items. So we got Hussar Sabres, not really an upgrade at this point. More charge damage, less melee. I'll stick with the melee, my personal opinion. We've also got Shepherd's Axes. Increased cover bonus. This seems great for a tank unit, so I think we'll give this to our good old Grenadiers here. Give a bit of a bonus. And finally, we have Horseshoes. More stamina, more speed. I think it's worth the 50 gold to make these guys a little bit faster so they can kick some ass later on. Okay, let's get moving, shall we? I'm going to kind of zigzag through the game a little bit this way to try and get all the battlefields to max out our chances here. What is this? Sir, a gathering of soldiers and civilians has taken root in one of the back rooms here. Oh, is this gambling? Oh yeah, the gambler's den. Bit of a giveaway. The air is thick with smoke and coin changing hands over rounds of faro. Not sure that is myself, but I'm not a gambler. Some of our men have expressed interest in trying their luck. We may allow a modest wager or stake a greater sum with hopes of returning richer. There also is talk of rigging the game, though doing so may draw ire. Interesting. So we can modestly large sum. What happens in the HRE stays in the HRE. What a great line. Or we can rig the game because we have coppers over corpses. Let's do it. I just flower made money. I'll take it. Okay, awesome. Let's keep moving, shall we? So, there's a battlefield right here. I'm getting a bit close to the headquarters, so I'm getting a bit scared about that. Hopefully they won't aggro on me. Amongst the thicket east... Amongst the thickets east of the field, our scouts have discovered a wounded officer, evidently left behind in our allies' retreats. His uniform and bearing suggest a man of rank. He is conscious, though greatly weakened. Okay. If we possess medical stores, we may be able to help him. So we haven't got any of this, unfortunately. So we haven't got a guarantee. We can either pray, or we can get a bone saw. Now, I personally think a peg leg makes a man stronger, so we're going to go for this. And it works. Gerald von Halberstadt. I still can't speak German. I do apologize. So this guy has terrifying impertious. Ah. Interesting. Like, very shock cavalry kind of guy again. But we've already got a cavalry commander. But there are events where you can have like more brigades or random like hunting accidents and stuff. So having a guy in reserve, not a big deal. We'll leave him be. Ooh. Enemy army spotted. And also some slums as well. Ooh, definitely want to go for this. I like killing people. Let's knock them out. That was a bit close. They could have joined powers for a second. That would have been absolutely devastating. So we have 3 recruits, 1 Fusilier, and 1 Dragoon. So nothing too crazy to write home about. It should be a pretty simple battle, I think. I'm pretty comfortable at this point. Like these kind of battles, I think we're doing quite well with them. I don't want to be too complacent, of course. Maybe they will turn tide of me one day. But right now, every battle we do, we become just vastly more powerful. So I'm liking it. Now, what do? Easy. So we'll probably do a little bit of a retreat backwards a little bit at the start here. Where are my units? We will have the main Highland foot units stationed here. They have 84% cover. I'll take that. The second unit in the same regiment, because I got the bonuses from the legendary unit, would be the Grenadiers. We'll make sure they go across this line here. As for other units, we'll have Jaegers on the left-hand flank, providing just like general support. Royal Infantry. Actually, I'll tell you what. Sit your way around. I will put you guys here. They haven't got cavalry. Oh, they did have a little bit, didn't they? Sorry. We have to see where they deploy the cavalry, depending on what we do of our own. Apart from that, though, let's deploy. And let's see what the game does. Cannons can probably start shooting right away. I don't see a reason for them not to be. Though their range isn't brilliant, is it? They've only got little 3-pounders, so they're not going to be able to reach all the way back there, but they should be able to start shooting soon. Dragoons... no idea. The enemy hasn't moved their cavalry at all. We'll just station them in the middle for now until we figure things out. Grenadiers, we will have them along this fence line, which hopefully gives a bit of a bonus. And the other units, we'll just station back a little bit over here. Bam! Maximum speed. Excellent. I've got to try not to max speed everything. I do get obsessed with it sometimes, so I apologize in advance. Looks like you guys are moving that way. Yes, excellent. So cavalry looks like it might favor the left-hand side. The enemy is kind of moving this direction, so it looks like they might want to actually engage on this flank, which is not great. So instead, we'll move these units back a little bit to maybe re-tempt the AI to attack my tank units instead. We have to see how that works out. As for this right-hand flank, though, not a lot going on. It's literally just a single unit. It should be very easy to wipe them out. Now, what I might do... this might be a bit strange. I'm going to station these foot units directly behind the Grenadiers. Once these guys break, we're going to sprint forward with these guys in close combat mode to try and get kills. Because they can upgrade to veteran foot units, where the Grenadiers are already maximum rank in terms of upgrades and stuff. So we'll leave them be. Excellent. Oh, I did not deploy the cannon. That would have been a great way of starting the battle. Fire! Oh, I love the visceral power of the cannons. I noticed when I was editing earlier as well, they kind of bounce as well, which is pretty funny. I do like the idea of the skipping giant death stones down the valleys here. Oh, they're not quite in range to activate gunpowder, but that's all right. These guys need 1 level up as well to become Grenadiers, so a bit more experience would be a good thing. Ready? Oh, wow. When you zoom in, the camera freaks out. I love it. It's going to be devastating. Oh, no. I feel so bad. So the enemy is definitely going to be trying to attack us on the flank, unfortunately. That is not great. They've also got their esteemed cavalry coming this way as well. I think it's probably best we take it. We're going to take the damage, I think, on this one. We'll move the Grenadiers so we can double team it and just knock them out as soon as possible. I don't want the battle to end too soon, so I want to try and get the upgrades over here as well. So a little bit more time. We'll see how things work out. So I'm also going to block combat for the infantry. I know it might be a bit risky, but I want them to lay in a good shot on the dragoons here. We want to be doing the same thing over here as well. Ready for a counter charge. Get ready, men. Prepare yourselves. Okay, damage right. They should shoot right away, but they're going very far to the flank. I think we'll do it right now. Wow, look at that. By the way, I want to point out, thank you developers for not killing horses. They are beautiful creatures. We will never harm them in combat. Our crack shots always hit the gliders. Enemy charge has been eviscerated. That's what you want to see right now. Okay, so we want to make sure this guy ends quickly, so not take much damage on the Jaegers and stuff. So we'll bring them in, and they can start harvesting enemy XP. On this side, we have another battle about to begin. We will move up the Grenadiers right away. They're both tank units anyway. And I want you guys ready to charge, if we can. On this side, though, we have started fighting. It looks like they're going to reposition to attack the Dragoons, so I'd rather avoid that if we can, pull them back a little bit. And you guys, I need more XP. They should be in range of somebody. There you go. They're shooting people. It's fine. Okay, so how's this going? Not quite ready for the attack yet. They outrange the Grenadiers. They have not got good weapons in this situation. They need to get closer. Move yourselves in. You guys are already in range. This is why you need to make sure you have the high, This is why you need to make sure you have the high range weapons, because the French have them by standard, so... Damn it! Those recruits are out of there, looking good. We're actually going to push through, and we're going to charge down the enemy there. The Dragoons are on their way back, but I'm not particularly worried about it, if I'm being totally upfront about the situation. You guys move in. I think by the time... Let me just slip through here for a second. By the time the charge reaches the location, they should already be in retreat. Okay, that's looking great. They have to charge through a river. Not the best idea, but this is what it is. You guys move up. Actually, not too far, because we're going to accidentally finish the battle. This is not great. I was hoping they would finish the... they're still technically fighting right now. Come on, crack them, crack them. They won't shoot over their friends. I'm not surprised. It's actually laudable. Excellent work. Okay, Dragoon attack number 2 is about to begin. Let's get that cannon shot on there just to see if we can stop that in its tracks. Not great for us, though. It ran out. They're not going to be able to do another charge again. I fluffed that quite a bit, actually. Let's just do a regular attack if they can. Wait, have they reached it? No, they're gaining. They got it. They got it. That's under control. So, you guys, are you going to fire? Done. Oh, I didn't realize that was it. Damn it. Well, we won. So we can get some more XP grinding there, but it's all right. We should get the passive, everyone gets experience at the end of the mission anyway, so we'll see how that works out. Might tip over the scale. Okay. Wow, these K&D ratios are insane. We got us... Wow, 15% veterancy gain. That has to go on the units, right? We got another item as well, which gives us plus 10%. We can really just super speed our upgrades and stuff here. Done. Not great. I don't think we got enough... No. One more level for you. I know you can very quickly just click through and see if anyone's got the glowing icon. So no one here is leveled up, unfortunately. So. What have we got? Veterancy gain and morale. Who deserves this more than anybody? Having a extremely high level British field artillery, because they're not going to be able to charge to get kills, are they? They're going to be shooting people the entire time. I think giving these guys increased max range as well. Brilliant. Max range, efficiency, infantry and cavalry only. Sorry, I should have read the the thing there. I guess we have to put them somewhere else. In that case, then, I guess we can give it to the other British Foot Regiment temporarily. Done. So we've also got this morale bag, morale and stamina. I'm very tempted to give it to these guys again, but we'll give it instead to the skirmishers. Just so a bit more, well, available to go around and do other things here. Excellent. Okay. Going pretty well. There's also another enemy army there. I think we're going to go for it right away because I am a man that obsessed. I am tempting fate with this game at the moment. We are getting way too close to the enemy HQ. So this is another regular army. Irish! Oh! I feel kind of sad we got to defeat my brethren. Oh, I don't want to kill the Irish. We're part of the same team. Oh, that's got to be. We're just like, we pretend to kill them. They're actually on our side. They're part of the traitor scheme we got set up earlier in the mission. So, yeah, nothing really that dangerous, I don't think. We'll just see how it works out. I wonder if this game's going to have more factions later on. Like, could you play as, like, say, the Ottomans? Like, you got, like, the Italians? I don't think I saw them earlier. Could be a lot of ways you can expand this game out with new factions and stuff. So, big city. Big city. Now, with how the city's going to be laid out, by the time we meet, they've got the city. Even if I grab this bit here, they're already in the city itself. So not a good idea in my opinion. We're actually going to be moving our units over towards this field here probably. This will be different like yeah, that works out. Move this way instead. So I'm very defensive in nature, but if you have an advantage like this, why not take it? If the AI holds its ground, then I would do things differently, but it doesn't. So it's the strategy we're using. For now, everyone just screw it. We'll deal with the formation in a second. So, main unit. Let's get Highland foot. Like so. And then we'll get the Grenadiers like so. I know it's weird having such a big gap in the defense there, but I think it should work out. So, they're going to probably need help as the battle gets on. We're going to have the Dragoons over here on the hill. Build artillery, go over this direction to start shooting people. That's what you need to do. Other units. We've got a lot of backup units at this point. Honestly, it's a bit overwhelming. I think I'll leave the Royal Infantry around here. When the battle begins, they just simply go left and just start shooting from the side. Other Grenadiers. I believe I have a backup one behind these other units in case I need to kind of fill a gap somewhere. As well as the main general. Because these guys are going to be attacked by a lot of enemies in a second. So, done. We've also got the Jaeger and everything else as well. We'll keep them nearby to poke out along with the main infantry. And then we also have one more foot unit. So we'll make them come over here to help on the right-hand flank. Is everyone moving? Yes. Done. The amount of time, when I was playing earlier, I kept doing a thing where I was like moving my entire army and leaving like one unit like over here. It's like, oh no! He's miles away. It's okay though. Let me get used to it. That is not good defensive value there, my friends. I just made it worse. It's because they haven't deployed their defenses. Ah, there you go. 59%. I'll take that. Not great on this side, if I'm being honest. Guess I could do this. Why not? The game lets you do it. A little bit of a strange formation there, but it fits in. Okay. I believe at this point, deploy the cannons again. I hate to say it, but I think we should knock out the Irish infantry first. They know what they're doing over there. Yeah, knock them out first, guys. Oh, crazy shots. What are they doing? Are they going to go for the Grenadiers or are they going to go for the Dragoons? That could be what they're angling for. If they do, that's great. We just pull them back and they just get shot multiple times by the Grenadiers. Defense value is not great here either, but the enemy hasn't even returned fire currently. Oh, I love their banner. Hawk in Signo Vin. I don't know what that is. Someone in Ireland, tell me what that means. It probably has some kind of meaning, but I'm just not cultured enough to understand what it is. Okay, Royal Recruits coming in soon. The rest of the units are way too far away. They're miles away. They're not going to get in battle at all. So I'm very disappointed by my opponent here. What are they thinking? Yeah, they're going for the cavalry. Pull back. With our movement speed, it shouldn't be a problem. We'll get there in no time. They got some regular pattern muskets and stuff, so... You're thinking, like, why is it so easy killing recruits? It's because they do actually spawn them in with these terrible muskets, so they have such a disadvantage over everyone else. It's kind of sad, really, if you think about it. Okay, they're changing their plan. Most of these guys are going to pull back quite soon. I still would love an opportunity to try and get the infantry upgraded if I can, but I think it's going to be a bit hard on this mission. Off they go. We're going to wait. They're going to get closer, and we're going to wipe them out. Wow, these guys got really close. I'm pretty sure an extra barrage will end that, though. Yep, off they go. They are really, really close. Are they still going for the Dragoons? How dare they? This is good, though. This is good. This is brilliant. We are gonna... I'm sorry to say, these guys are prime skull throne units right here. We can get our dudes leveled up. I need to get them to break first, so they're not wasting XP. Oh, sorry, HP and stuff. Can you guys do a carbine shot? And... not quite. Yes, done. Charge. You guys don't join that one. Go and chase the unit behind. Excellent. So they're out there. Okay, so we have an additional issue of enemies coming in with the Hussars. Let's make sure the cannons switch targets, because they... It's like a glass cannon, right? If they come in, they will hurt people either side. Like, it's not just an instant win for us. We need to make sure these charges are not too devastating for us. Okay, change target. Oh, they're not actually... Oh, no! That's unfortunate. So, because of the angle, these guys aren't actually going to be engaging, unfortunately, with the Hussars, which is not great. But they are charging into a Grenadier unit, which has some pretty good abilities here. They're in. Can you guys, charge? We need to get some XP, don't we? Oh, that was so quick. Moments passed before they were out of there, so... We can't charge these guys yet because they're going to auto-attack the Irish. I don't know why these guys are retreating so slowly, by the way. It is a bit odd, isn't it? They are very, very slow at the moment. Knock that out, please. Kills are coming in. We're looking brilliant. I've got to say so myself. This Highland footler's going to have a bad time in a second, so we won't be able to push through. We have got this final battle here. It looks like we're going to have an issue in a second, though. If we can get these guys to move in and just finish the battle, it should be fine. We've already got a lot of reaping done here, so we're looking pretty good. I'm not going to go too far in this game, I don't think. At least on normal mode, anyway. The cheese is not too ample, hopefully, on these videos. I don't know, though. Look, guys, rate my cheese like 1 out of 10 at this point. I'm not even certain. I say cheese, I'm just gathering XP at extreme rates. It's not really a groundbreaking thing here. Do you reckon I can use a grenade? I never tried this before. It doesn't seem like me... Oh, never mind. I need to find... Because grenades are an action, and they throw it very... They have to be very, very close. I want to know the timing, so I can do it on like a cavalry charge in the future, but we'll get there one day. Please, game, give me some good upgrades. I want to have better troops. I want to have upgraded men. Oh, these are getting ridiculous. Accuracy. Oh. Oh, it's buckshots for a cannon. Oh, no, it's not for a cannon. That's for infantry and... Wow, that's really cool. So you can go into, like, shotgun mode. That's epic. I love that. Oh, especially if you're Grenadiers, enemy cavalry comes towards you, hold fire, and just blow them up last second. That'd be amazing. We'll keep that in mind. Okay, veterancy. Done. Please, I don't care about that other unit. I want to upgrade. I don't think it's happened again. We're just not... these guys need to get more kills. We're not getting there. Okay, let me just double check. There are no upgrades for anyone here. No. Okay, so. Let's have a look around. So we got increased accuracy. Probably a good thing. No, won't let me do it. Who needs increased accuracy, do you reckon? Really, any of them will be happy to have this. We'll put it on the second British foot. Buckshot rounds. Give it to a Grenadier. We'll see how it works. I think you have to change ammo mid-battle, so we can literally pick a mix when we actually use this. But I would love to see it in action. I think it's going to look really cool. And we've also got more ammo consumption reduction for the artillery. But we've already got ammo reduction. So, not very useful in that regard there. Excellent. So, back this way. Did I look at this town yet, guys? I don't recall if we did. We'll leave it for now. I'll grab the slum mission instead. Your Grace, war has eaten this quarter bare. Families wait at doorways with empty kettles, small coin knotted in cloth. Elders offer good fallers for any provisions we can spare. We have a lot of provisions. Paying above the market rather than seeing their children starve. As you would expect. Can I, like, give it to them for free? Teach... Oh, we can't do that. That's so sad. I'll give them as much food as I can. Also, we make money. So, I'll take it. So, apparently there's less cavalry in this random town. Don't know why I recruit cavalry here anyway, but you never know. It's happening again. This is brilliant. Okay, so good news is, guys, we have access to a lot more earthworks, and we need them for all our tank units. So we currently have 3 tank units. I will get this increased version for sure, and then we will probably just get the regular plus 21 as well. I've got a lot of random junk on my inventory again, so we get rid of some of this. Actually, do I? No, I don't really. We'll get rid of these 2. Actually, no. If I get more cavalry, we want to have extra set of sabers. So, 2 new sets of earthworks. Done. I think that's all I want for now. I think eventually you want to probably have every infantry unit have these earthworks, but I don't want to go too far too quickly on one certain type of, like, the army development. Done. Okay, what else have we got? So, barracks. Redcoat recruits, grab them. I think... Let's also get another group of recruits as well. You're thinking, why are you buying so many recruits? We need more bigger units, right? So we will... I can't afford it. We will eventually have to upgrade this so we have more and more units. What I can do in the interim is make sure they both have the better gun for now. And we just sell them off to get a little bit extra cash. So let's get rid of those 2. Done. As for the actual upgrades, though, let's make sure the main Highland unit actually has the super version. And then the other Grenadiers need a little bit of upgrading to fit in these new units. But now everyone's going to be a lot better at defending themselves in combat, which is excellent news. So, next up, guys. What else can we do here? Town Square. We got some additional medicinal herbs. I think I don't want to go for these random, like, bad quality basics. I think we'll probably go for, like, good and above at this point. So I would like to grab herbs again, because we're probably going to get ourselves some more cavalry or units future anyway. So we'll grab that. And stables. Wow. Look at that. There's a lot of good options here, isn't there? I kind of get some of my earlier purchases. I think this seems brilliant for horses. We'll grab that for now. Yeah, I'm okay with it. My choices. I know I just spent a lot of money, but we should make more as we carry on playing. Next up, we'll save for the increased brigade. That's our next main economic target. So with the new horses, we are going through a lot of supplies here, to be fair. I want these to be as good as possible, so I will put an extra unit in to get more melee damage, more speed. These cavalry are terrifying. Done. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's get moving. Guy didn't buy any cavalry, though. Convoy. That might be money related. You never know. We located a guarded convoy holding prisoners, bound men in chains, gaunts, and silence. If we strike swiftly, we may seize them and decide their fate. They could be pressed into service as cannon fodder, though it may require oversight to keep them in line. I will... Ah, that's a shame. I will take volunteers, just so we have some in the bag. I don't think there's actually events in these towns, but I will look anyway, right? See what they've got going on. Fair enough. I wonder if there's higher than good quality. There must be, right? Like legendary items or something crazy. Maybe you can't see them, though, until you go into Act 2 or Act 3. I'm just speculating, though. I'm not really certain myself. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Let's keep moving. I do like my passive income I'm getting, though, just by existing as England. So, next up, let's go to the battlefield. Hopefully we get something soon. We've got to get 2 more of these, haven't we? So then we can get these movement speed bonus. Let's keep your weapons. Interesting. Oh, that's the musket with really bad accuracy rating. I would consider this. If it was a unit that already had good accuracy, maybe you can take advantage of the reload speed, but I don't know. It just seems a bit crazy to me. Ah! That's an all-rounder dragoon sword. But I prefer the more specialized one. So, encampment, 1 more battlefield. The enemy is going to arrive in 60 days. I mean, you get a lot more units and stuff soon. What is this? All regiments gain 320 experience. Send officers instead. Is that a lot of experience at this point in the game? Or are we not really talking about 360? That's not a lot, is it? I mean... I want my guys to be as good as possible, right? Officers, it's not worth it. I think we'll stick with the infantry for this. Do it. Oh, ammo's getting a bit problematic. I just noticed, so we'll keep an eye on that. Hey! Hey, you! Where do you think you're... Wait, grab the upgrade first, then we can chase him down. What is this? While searching the wreckage, our men discovered an enemy officer, wounded but defiant. He rose unsteadily and challenged one of our own to single fight. This is something I would do in real life. I'm an absolute moron, though, so I would have died before I became an officer. But I would be like, "Duel me, sir!" and they'd just shoot me. If it's a curious affair, more fitting to the old code than to the present war, we shall allow it. You must decide which of our officers shall take the field. Likely chance your officer wins the duel. Oh, do we switch out to the legendary general? Do we take the chance? But no, we can't. He's too precious. We just let the other guy upgrade himself. Then 5,000 experience, pretty decent. But he will be leading the extra brigade soon, so not a big deal, right? Our chosen officer met the challenge before the ranks. Salutes were exchanged and the affair was brisk. At the second pass, he struck true and the enemy went down, calling for quarter. The prisoner is secured, his sidearm and papers taken. The men are heartened by the conduct shown and order is restored. Oh, so it wasn't to the death. He just got a very nice, little, I don't know, stab to the chest. Is that, it's not possible, is it? Excellent. Valorous display. They used a U. Whoa! Anyway, campaign movement speed plus 15%. Excellent. Okay, so now we've done both side objectives. We need to get as strong as possible, right? So I would like to hunt down that guy if we can still see him. Or is he gone into the ether? He might be gone at this point. Fair enough. A bitter quarrel has engulfed the local populace, splitting families and entire quarters into warring camps. Ooh. The cause is long forgotten, but the bloodshed persists. One side flies the banner of the local magistrate, the other a peasant. How has it been this long? Has it been like generations? In 1066, we started this war. We may throw a lot in with the authorities, offering coin to bolster their defences. If we prevail, they have agreed to reward us with a cache of arms. Alternatively, we can provision the rebels, which only need food. Interesting. So, I do like weapons. If you can't tell at this point, I'd be playing this game. Excellent. Not very good weapons, but I'll take it anyway. Ah, we meet again! Where do you think you're going? Oh, this guy's cooked. Yeah, not really anything to write home about. This guy's having a bad day in a second. Let's knock him out. Now, what was it, 750 money? So we probably need to do more than one battle to be able to afford it. There were those bigger enemies we saw to the south of the map. We might go back and try and kill. But, I don't know, the top left hasn't been touched by us at all. There might be more stuff we can do in, like, quicker succession. Deployments. Let's have a look. Oh, that... I forgot that was the way to start the battle. Sorry, that was a mistake. Damn it. I'm liking this. This is quite nice. But the enemy has advantages over there. I think we should try and run forward a little bit and secure these areas over here. If we can. So initially, let's see if we can grab this. And then we want to be grabbing like that for now. I know it's quite far away. This might be a big risk, but I'm actually going to run them over there because we got a long way to go at this part of the battlefield. So next up, we've got the artillery. We'll move them in. I'll probably become a little bit complacent at the moment, so I should be careful with that. We will have the Royal Infantry on this side, ready to start flanking King enemy units like we had last time. Bring them over there. We also want to have a Grenadier nearby, but not actually tanking, as well as the Jaeger nearby as well, ready to do exactly the same thing. But actually on this side, so they don't get aggro. As for my main hero, let's move him forward. And the cat, that's it, done. I'm a happy man. Maximum speed. So yeah, as I was worried about, the enemy is moving very, very quickly here. So hopefully our stamina will get us through. They get a little bit of recharge time before the battle begins. Mostly I want them to get in... You guys okay? That was the cannon, by the way, if you weren't sure. Move up a little bit closer. Yeah, they should get a little bit of recharging, and if they can deploy the barricade in time, that's the main thing here. Done. Excellent work. So we're at 57% cover. Not brilliant, but it could be worse. Do you know what? Actually, I might pull them back deeper into the forest to get more bonus, because they've already got low stamina anyway. I'm a bit concerned about their safety there. The enemy's not going to come all the way over here, I'm pretty certain, but you never know. We'll wait and see what they actually do. Don't go there. Move over, guys. I don't want them flanking around, because I notice the cavalry is on the right-hand side here, so it's a bit concerning. Perfect. 76% cover. That's way better than before. They're going to have a hard time in a second. I might sacrifice some of the cover to get a better angle. I think this is potentially a better... Oh no, that was a disaster. Let's not do that. Let's keep the men alive. That's the main priority here. Okay, so the enemy has got a big vulnerability on the left-hand flank with the lack of fast units, so we'll get the cavalry over that way to take advantage of it. We do have potential issues with the chargers here, so we have like backup Jaegers and stuff, and people that can charge through and counter-charge when we hit by the cavalry. They will enter my attack range, so it's not completely wasted. Can you guys focus fire on that guy there? Oh. at that damage. Look at that damage. You guys are going to miss the battle pretty much entirely, so I want you to start deploying this way right now. Maybe get a little bit of kills going on. As soon as these two break, we're pushing the Dragoons and knock out the enemy artillery. And at this point, we're secure. So I think we'll redeploy cannons so they can start shooting away. If they can just potentially reach the enemy cavalry, I'll be a happy man. Stamina's looking brilliant. Run into position so you can get a volley off to get more kills. I'm okay with them moving forward. They shouldn't need to go past the defensive line, so it shouldn't be a major issue. Hurry, guys! Get the volley! Look at all these just random shots in the ground here. Guys, you gotta hurry up. The enemy's already on its last legs. One volley, I think they get the volley in. If not, we can pause the shot. Good work. Okay, Dragoons, move through. I'm not going to charge them through because it's going to be a disaster with the movement speed there. What we'll probably do is to make things go a bit faster, we do a carbine strike on that unit there. And we are being engaged in this direction as well. So the enemy is getting a lot closer. Enemy retreated, excellent work. Okay, can you charge through this way? Oh! They might attack the cavalry instead now, I didn't think about that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Nope, we're okay, we're okay. They went past. I don't think we're going to get the volleys off in time. The Grenadiers will, though. Only just. Oh, it slows down. I swear it slows down at the end. Okay, some enemies dead. Not quite there on that point, but instant shatter. No problem at all. So we've only got the Fusiliers left at this point. Nothing really that dangerous to worry about. The battle's about to end anyway. Who wants more XP at the end here? Do you want more XP? What about you guys? Oh, you're going to get attacked. Back up, back up, back up. Knocking this guy out will probably make the rest of them retreat. Yeah, it's over. Wow, was that from the Grenadiers? Very impressive, guys. We do have a little bit of time. Never mind. I was going to try and get some more kills there, but it didn't really work out. I think that went pretty well. Nice. Not enough money to probably buy something crazy, but more captured uniforms. At this point, I might be tempted to sell some of them because we have like 4, I think, so it's getting a bit ridiculous. Yes! Finally, both of them leveled up. Excellent work. So that means we now have ourselves an extra British veteran foot unit, which means they have more morale. They have, I think, plus 10 accuracy and a little bit more reload speed as well, so that is brilliant news. And the best thing is they get some nice flowers in their hat. Is that to represent the War of the Roses? Does anybody know? I know it was a few hundred years in the past at this point, but I was just curious that there was a white and red rose. It might be connected. Anyway, let's also get some Grenadiers. This makes them vastly better and also smaller, which I think means it's better for like defensive maneuvering and stuff. So, excellent. That's brilliant. Okay, so potential to town. So this guy has issues with reservist purchasing. Good to know. And also supplies mana. What the hell does that mean? Mana? Is that just like general supply purchase? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Anyway, everybody. Anyway, let's have a look around. I am saving up for the upgraded course. We can sell some items. I think we'll get rid of 3 of them at this point, so that's quite a hefty increase in income. We will take that. We got bayonets, mediocre muskets. Did I not install the my bad. That's enough money so that we can go in and create the new brigade. Excellent. Yeah. So, this guy can just randomly die at any second. Bit concerning. Also, he's got less morale, so definitely not a guy to be putting in a bunch of defensive units, that's for sure. He's got the timely one though. This one was just generally a good one. We'll grab that in. Morale, movement speed. He might be the guy we give like the artillery to, right? Artillery and skirmishers. Because like, I don't think they'll ever be tanking at any point. So maybe that could be a specialization. And we try and get some cavalry and like switch people over. So we have a more cavalry based unit in the 2nd Brigade. What have we got? This is all great for the main guy. Morale increases, cover effect. I don't like it again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is not the traits I want for my officers. At least this guy. He's a cavalry guy. He's never going to level up. Ever. He's going to be stuck at level 3 for the rest of the game. I feel so bad. So. Let's have a quick look around. Upgrade. Minor. Very nice. Cavalry reduction. We want to have these pretty much on the ones that have very large unit sizes, right? Because they're the ones that are going to need to be refilled a lot of the time, aren't they? We'll just give it to these guys for now. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. Done. Okay, so we don't have 960. Do you reckon that could have been a bug? I should have tried to buy something to see what would happen there, but I'm not going to do that. So, a little bit of money left. One thing we haven't got a lot of is these officers, staff officers. It would be we can get like additional big benefits. For instance, cover bonuses, maximum ranges. It does seem pretty powerful if we can try and fit some in. Movement speed, morale damage received. It is tempting. It is very tempting. Ooh, so for instance, means that we can get crazy stack bonuses on defense. Problem with this game is there's too many options. There's like so many things we can try and do it. It really is overwhelming at times. Cannon's going to be the most useful thing to get next, isn't it? So, is this a 12-pounder? 6-pounder. 400 range. I think that's an extra 50 meters of what we have currently. We want to probably be getting a... Oh, yeah, this kind of thing. I want this guy. I know I'm getting rid of stuff I should be keeping, but I really want to get the better cannon upgrade. This is a big change compared to what we currently have, because if we get the artillery really high rank, they can be like snipers across the battlefield. I think it's better we try and get these guys being more useful earlier on. Done. I'm probably going to regret that later on, but we're to see. Anyway, artillery. Current stats. 25, 300, 25 seconds. Shell damage 25 as well. Double the shell damage. More accuracy, more range, more reload speed. Done. I can also now sell the old cannons. Not for much, but we can sell them. Done. I'm not going to buy supplies here because I think that's... I'm not sure that technically... No, it shouldn't increase price, right? It just says supplies available. Let's get some more ammo as well, just so we don't run out in the next battle. Okay, well now, everybody. There is an outpost nearby we can go and check out. Wasn't there a guard squad there, if I remember? Then after that, I think we'll head up north this direction. At least that's the general plan anyway. Was there someone guarding this? No, I'm wrong. There's no one here at all guarding this location. The station reports an abundance of war materials. Interesting. So we can get money, provisions, or ammo again, but we leave some reservists, but not a lot of them, so I will take that. I think we're losing quite a lot of ammo per battle now, so we're going to need to make sure we have larger supplies in reserve. We come across a field of recent engagement. The bodies have not yet cooled and scattered equipment and glitters to the ground. Interesting. Definitely weapons. Carbines, perfect. I was getting a bit worried because if I was going to get some additional cavalry, I didn't actually have any carbines, so that is a good find for sure. There's one more all the way at the top left, and there's also a very large enemy army. We got 10 minutes. Let's fit it in. They're running away. Oh, I see why though. It's a French army, right? So remember at the start of the game when I was going through the factions, French have big armies, but their troops aren't exactly the highest quality. So, at least in this time period. I don't think you can say that with Napoleon. 7 recruits, 1 infantry, 2 cavalry, but one of them actually has guns, and 1 artillery. So, interesting. For the first time, we can counter barrage. So I am looking forward to that. And with such a big battle, we should get a lot of experience and hopefully loot as well. Deployment phase. This time, I'm not going to mess it up. So, there is a large forest. And I like large forests. We are going to be tanking ourselves over here, I think. Everybody, I feel so bad doing this, but it's a good idea, I think. I know this is a mess, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to get our units onto the corner to defend properly. Okay, so a lot of sporadic forests and stuff nearby. We will definitely want to have... Oh, I'm going to forget who's the main guy. This is the main tank guy. Put you there. It's going to be a bit odd, isn't it, with the deployments, I think, on this one. But we'll try our best. An alternative could be we just have a really long line through the forest like so. And we go even further back into the forest. I don't think they would reach that far in with the regular, like, shots. So, might be okay. I believe we should have my main infantry unit over here. What else do we need to do? Cannons need to get into the forest as soon as possible, of course. I should do that one first, because they're not very fast, as we definitely know. And I want to have units ready to start folding in the flanks and moving this way. So I think we'll have the extra foot unit just over here for now, as well as the Jaegers. Recruits, just go into the forest for now. Just reserve force yourselves. Extra Grenadiers. They can go here in case we need a fitter plug. Like, just have a backup Grenadier that can just fit in one of the damaged regiments. Who's not moving? The General's not moving. We can over there. And I believe that is everybody with some kind of order at this point. Perfect. Wow. Look at that range. If I got on that hill, we would be across the entire battlefield right now. That is crazy. Especially because the enemy's cannons in question are a 6-pounder. So they can't reach us. Do they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? They got slightly larger artillery regiments than we do. Interesting. If we have to choose between like more advanced artillery regiments, we'll get some French ones. Or was it Austria had a good artillery as well? I think they had a thing about having amazing artillery units. Okay, so in terms of other things, let's make sure our defenses are looking good. We are immensely covered at this point, which is good to say. Some of the enemies are already quite advanced in their approach. If this guy's so far away from the rest of his allied army, if we break him, we can just eat him with the dragoons. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Sorry, I do this every time. You guys deployed? Open fire. Let's get these guys away from being over the top of the cannons directly. Okay, the battle's begun. Now, because we are in the forest, I was going to say we should be pretty protected, but these guys already took a head hit from the enemy there, unfortunately. Okay. Go a little bit further back. I want to get these guys upgraded. That's why we're using them before the Jaegers. Also, I would say keeping the recruits in the back is probably not the best idea for leveling them up. But this is a quite large battle, so I want to make sure we're defensive more than trying to farm XP. Good. Wow, so that was a return in fire, right? We actually managed to... They're done. They did not like when we returned fire. They could not handle the heat in the kitchen. So in terms of shots then, let's focus fire on the Dragoons on the left-hand side. They should be able to reach them. Shouldn't be a problem. I think they're moving slightly, but it's not to get in range, I don't think. It looks like they are firmly in range. Battle's about to begin. This is where I'm not keen about this, because they're going to come from the left flank. I don't know if they're going to attack the Royal Infantry first, but the battle has begun. They are recruits, so they should just back up soon. Now, we've also got this situation over here, but there are units coming into this area, so we keep that in mind. This bit's already going well as well. They've got a very interesting formation. I don't know. It's like one of the. It's like those. It's like when you go to the. It's like when you go to the fair and everyone's like jumping on top of each other. That's what's happening inside that formation right now, guys. They're already pretty low. We'll let them do one more attack. We'll move the Dragoons in. We'll charge. We'll knock them out. On this side, we got the Royal Recruits putting back as well. Brilliant news. Next up, we have the next unit. To this, they'll probably come back with this being a larger battle. So we'll make them switch targets right now. Over to the other side. On this bit, we will start attacking the Fusiliers, and the enemy Dragoons are getting closer. And the right-hand flank has completely shattered, which means we want to be getting the Dragoons getting their free meal. In hindsight, I probably should have moved the recruits in closer so they could have charged and eaten them themselves, but I didn't do that. So my bad, everybody, my bad. Okay, next up. They're coming in for a charge. If that is the case, we will hold attacks. And we're also going to get Grenadiers nearby to do a grenade through, like, into the melee. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. You guys holding fire. Now, because we have a short formation, it's not going to be as effective as you might otherwise imagine. But I'm still going to do it. Okay. We'll do it now. They're going pretty fast. Ready? Oh, that was painful. Charge through. No need, friends. No need. They're going to run through the fort. Oh, that was a mistake of the maker, guys. That was a mistake of the maker. Not looking forward to seeing where that goes later on. So, a lot of very big recruits on us right now. Let's get this guy back to attacking field artillery. I think they're about to recover. Or do we go for, let's go for the cavalry instead. Let's knock them out. So on this side, the Dragoons have feasted. They got nearly 500 kills, which is quite nice. The enemy is really focusing in on this part of the battle. Of the battlefield, which is a bit concerning. Let's get a double line in case we need to do a grenade push through. And also, I think we're going to fold the flanks in now. We're going to have to do it. The enemy is looking a bit nasty at this point. So let's try and get units moved around a little bit. These recruits are in for a bad time in a second. Luckily, the enemy hasn't got a volley loaded, and they're still charging into combat. That is the craziest thing about this situation. The Grenadiers haven't got grenades. Oh, I need to actually have... I forgot about that. They're out of... Oh, this is a disaster for those guys. Good news is they're about to break, so we can pull them back very, very soon. Once they break. Excellent work. Get back out of there. This is just chaos. Absolute chaos. Exactly as the gypsy woman said. Okay, how are we looking on the cavalry is coming for a second charge. They are already charging in. They had to get back behind that line quickly or we're going to have a bad day. The Fusiliers are also on the left-hand flank fighting my Royal Infantry, but they haven't got the frontage, which is not good. Okay, that is coming in thick, and can you guys, like, run a little bit faster, please? I want to do the grenade thing. I want to see if this works. Oh, they've got to redo their line and everything every time. It does drive me up the wall a little bit. So can I just... She got shot. Grenade, 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 grenade. I don't know how this works. I don't know how to get it to actually activate. Maybe they won't grenade because allied units are there? That could be a thing. Keep it back, guys. Keep it back. Do not grenade anymore. You've missed the opportunity, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, other parts of the battlefield, though, we have Royal Recruits moving their way forward. Let's move them back a little bit so they're holding back this way. Guys, please pull back. Stop being in the front line. Ah, it looks like I somehow gave an order to the Grenadiers without meaning to, which is unfortunate because they just lost their defensive bonus. But other parts still seem to be going great. Where did the Fusiliers go? I can't. They're in the void. They're right there. What is going on? They're going. What? I can't believe what's happening right now. I can't change the camera. There's currently a bug with this build where you can't rotate the camera. You just have to. Don't worry. It's out of sight, out of mind, right? There's nothing miss going on over there. It's all part of the overall plan, everybody. It's fine. I can't believe they're just in the. They're in the fog. Can I make them charge? No, let's not do that. That's just a waste of men's lives, right? It's such a chaotic thing I've created here. I don't even know how I feel about this. We should be reaping some income, though. So, Highlanders, they're out of it. Oh, they've not got stamina. I think they'd be able to do a charge. I'm so annoyed about this. This is not on the cards of this battlefield. These guys are close enough to get loads of kills, so we'll let them do that. Get them higher rank. On this side, I want them to eventually move over and knock out those retreating units. We have the really far away recruits chasing the cavalry. That's great for us. We get more time to nick some kills and stuff. We have got the mysterious Fusiliers below our line. Let's hope it's not too bad over there. Oh, they're running away. We can use this to upgrade these guys. Wait, yeah. This is perfect. They can kill them all. They're retreating into them. They get loads of kills. Sorted. Absolutely sorted. This has gone great. Absolutely great. Redcoats, if they can get a bit closer, I wonder if we can do the same thing with these guys, get them some more experience. This is looking brilliant. This is looking brilliant. Excellent work, my friends. You can't retreat through me. I'm in your way. Look at these kills. Glorious. No one touched that unit, okay? Let them get to 1,000 kills, please. These guys need to level up as well, but we got enough kills at this point. It's fine. Look at this. This is like, we can't look at it, but can you imagine? Oh yes. Oh yes. Let me destroy you all. This will end any second now. Let's just max speed it. It's over already. The enemy's cooked. They're just running towards us. They've lost the will to live. It's over. Well, I got an achievement, everybody. We inflicted 50,000 casualties in the campaign. Yes! Wow! Look at this. This is insane! I got to screenshot this. This is crazy. Okay. I can't though. Wait, what am I talking about? I'm not going to send to anyone because let's think about this for a second, everybody. I'm playing on normal mode. If I was on legendary mode, it'd be a different situation. But no, this is just a regular. This is a regular thing. So we won't look at any of this. We'll do it next episode. But we get 5,000 veterans. Oh wow! I feel so powerful. Excellent. Well, boy, that is going to be it for another episode of Master of Command. we probably... I do like the next video being a little bit longer, right? We'll see if we can get to the end of Act 1. We'll see how the video's done. If people want to see more, I'm more than happy to do more of this. Apart from that, everybody, hope everyone has a brilliant day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.